so much that there's a breather for the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, as today a high court in the Federal Capital Territory FCT vacated an order stopping the National Convention of the All Progressives Congress APC billed for the 26th of March. Justice Bello Kawu gave the judgment, arguing that a political party cannot be sued by its member. The judge relied on recent Supreme Court judgment, Aguma versus APC, to conclude his ruling. The ruling followed the twist in the leadership of the ruling party as it plans for the convention. Meanwhile, there are other developments emerging indicating that Senator Akpan Uduede remains the national secretary of the APC against reports that he may be on his way out, or in fact he's been ousted by some forces in the party. He was seeing earlier today a meeting with Governor Buni, and well, let's get the conversation started and look at the implication of the vacation of the court order, which would have killed the convention of the 26th of March. I'm being joined by a lawyer and a member of the legal subcommittee of the APC ahead of the National Convention. Mr. Sunisi Musa joins us here in our Abuja studio. Thank you so much, Mr. Musa, for coming.
Thank you very much.
What does this mean for your party? If the vacation didn't happen, what would have happened to the March 26th convention?
As a party that is committed to the rule of law, we couldn't have gone on with the convention because a court order, whether wrongly or rightly, is a court order. But happily, my Lord in his wisdom has seen reason that that court order ought not to be given in the first place, and he has vacated it, which now set the tone, and that the field is clear now that APC is going to hold its convention on 26th of this month, God willing.
But that's just one. I mean, if the things that we hear are correct, that over 200 court orders are lying in wait ahead of the convention.
I doubt that will be the truth. Look, I don't think Nigerian court will be that reckless to be given court orders anyway. Otherwise, because it will lead to chaos. Because to the best of my knowledge, as a member of the legal committee, the APC has not been served with any court process anywhere apart from this one that is challenging the conduct of the convention. So, and I don't believe there is any court in Nigeria that will go behind the APC and give a court order that will affect it. That would be contrary to the provision of the Constitution.
You imagine that is the rational thing to do. But the rational things are happening. There was a court order from November last year that the party just got the win of just recently.
Yes, but you know, I think what happened that was more of miscommunication with the lawyer that was representing the party. Look, the APC legal department is handling more than 300 cases presently. So it's quite, you know, the human nature for once they get report, and I know the legal department gets report from various lawyers on cases that are going on. Okay, if a situation like this one, the lawyer failed to file the report, I mean, they're handling such number of cases, you don't expect them that some human factor must be given in. So my last check with the legal department, there is no any court order or any process that is served from any court in Nigeria to the APC that has to do with the challenging the conduct of the convention. That is the only one, and APC immediately briefed a lawyer to conduct the case. Unfortunately, maybe he too, work was too much for him. He did not communicate to APC on time. Otherwise, APC couldn't have allowed something to have been there for that long without taking anything. But thank God that we got wind of it. Action has been taken.
We understand that the party recruited recently some senior lawyers for the case of unforeseen court orders that may emerge against the convention.
Look, the party has always been with senior lawyers. Mark you, even in the main convention caretaker committee, we have a senior advocate who was a former director general of the Nigerian Law School. So, and we have so many senior advocates that are members of this party. So, always the party has such retinue of good lawyers that sits and critically examines them. But of course, it's in order when you have such a thing to be ready to have a committee that will respond quickly to such issues. And I doubt if at this time any judge will listen to any litigant to give such court order, because I mean the NJC have consistently been warning them that the judges should be wary in delving into political issues that may likely affect the polity.
Right.
I doubt if any judge.
Since you have insight into what is happening in the party, give us a sense. There is a picture of which emerged earlier today, a meeting between Governor Buni and Senator Akman Udwe there, which I like you, because what we are hearing is that there was a vote of no confidence on the man who has stood his ground, we understand, not signing what would have put a paid to the existence of Governor Buni as the caretaker chairman. What is the position of things right now? Because there are talks that maybe he has been ousted as the national secretary. Give us a sense of what is happening.
Okay. I don't want to comment on the issues that has to do with the caretaker committee, but let me say it this way. Assuming that like you said, vote of no confidence has been passed. The implication of the vote of no confidence does not mean that Senator Akpan Udo cannot meet with Maimala. He cannot even meet with any member of the CCPC.
But can
because he's still a member of the party.
CCC can even exist without the national secretary? The national secretary is the backbone of the administrative structure of the party.
This is a committee, mark you, and if by the provision of
national administration of the party,
yes, but the committee can appoint another person. That is, if he's
that
removed.
Is when the neck is when the neck sits. Can you replace any member of the caretaker
by the provision of the APC constitution? Normally, NEC gives NWC power to act on his behalf, and when there is a NEC meeting, they ratify such decision taken. Either they ratify or they reject them, because the day-to-day running of the affairs of the party is in the hand of the CCPC. But these are issues like when His Excellency Maimala comes back, said that they are going to be resolved. And in any way, I don't think when people, you know, the press somehow have not been fair to us. His Excellency, the Governor of Niger State, never said Maimala was removed. He said he was acting chairman. That was what he said. So, in any way, if like you said, that he refused to sign any document that will seal the fate of Governor Maimala, if it is true that a vote of no confidence has been passed on him, something could have been passed on His Excellency Maimala.
Okay.
That shows that there was not any problem, actually.
Let me show you this. This has also emerged on one of the platforms of some of the governors. It was reported to have been a message sent by Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State. Let me read that message. It was said to have been a WhatsApp message, and now made public. It's everywhere. It's in the public domain, and something that looks like the governor not really happy with the state of affairs in the party. Governor El-Rufai was said to have written to some of his colleagues to say that loyalty begets loyalty. Deception begets mistrust, betrayal begets revolt, ineptness, greed, and selfishness threaten to destroy what has been built over nearly a decade by those who did not even know how this party was put together. Let's restate that I'm done with this charade unless concrete, honest, and transparent steps are taken to implement our agreed plans under a leadership we trusted. It does look to me like the governor is threatening to leave the party. Does it look like that to you?
Well, the governor has a spokesperson. If it is from the governor, his spokesperson could have said it. And the Governor El-Rufai, I know, is outspoken, somebody who doesn't need anybody to speak for him. if really he wants to say something like that, he could have come out to say it.
So you don't trust what I've just put out now?
Of course, I can't.
Before I put it out, you don't trust that this has been confirmed?
No. Governor El-Rufai is such a...
No, I'm saying to you, Mr. Sunisi Musa, that on this platform, I've put something out there, and you doubt that it's
no, it's look, you said, I'm not doubting you. I said, if El-Rufai said it, you have the right to believe it. I also have the right not to believe it unless I hear it from the...
But that's what I'm putting out to you.
But
it shows some level of frustration about what is happening in your party.
Look, let me tell you one thing. In life,
it was about
look, let me tell you one thing.
It talks about a lot of things that is happening in the party, and those who are planning to bring down the party.
Showing it will be, I will not be telling lies if I said you can't be 100% satisfied with what is going on in Channels Television as an organization. There is no way you can be 100% satisfied. There are things that have been done here that you are not satisfied with.
No.
But that does not mean you are not in the system.
The contexts are different. I mean, these are apples and oranges.
And there's an organization.
We're talking about a governor who's obviously coming out and saying that, look, what's happening in the party. If nothing changes, that's
what I'm saying. There are 36 governors. We have about 24 governors in APC. So definitely there is no way all of them will at all time be satisfied with it or what is going on.
Right.
And it is normal for somebody to express his frustration. But that does not mean he's not a member of the party, and that does not mean he doesn't love the party. It's out of his sincere love for the party that he's saying his frustration.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sunisi, for coming to clarify some of these legal issues for us.